I spent all day with Pace Morby in his massive house. I parked my van right in front of it in his driveway, and that was cool. I watched Pace go through his meetings, buying houses as he was signing the paperwork. I was in his studio behind the scene while he was live with 2,000 plus people. What inside of his house looked like? What does he accomplish in one day when most people cannot even accomplish in years? What is his secret to wealth? I learned way too much to not make this video and share 10 takeaways and lessons that I learned spending all day with Pace Morby. And the very last one surprised me the most and actually made me sad.
Problems you're avoiding today are keeping you from solving the problems of tomorrow. And so a lot of people just get stuck in like, how do I pay my bills? How do I pay my bills? Well, those problems have been solved. You have to get better at being a leader. You have to get better at reading the room. You have to get better at cultivating leaders. And you have to get better at watching and adapting to people that start getting glazed over as you just melt their brains for 30 minutes. Being around people that are on the same path as you and understanding the power, the desire that you have to go and do big things, you got to change everything about who you are between now and the next 3 years to the point where you don't even recognize who you are today in order to be where you want to be.
Your skills and mindset improve 15% every 3 months when you spend time with high-level people. Who you surround yourself, that's who you become. We all heard this phrase so many times. But the power and the effect that you get by surrounding yourself with these high-level people, that's the crazy part. 15% every 3 months. This is huge. Let's convert this into some numbers. If you're operating at level 5 today, 3 months after spending time with high-level people, now you'll be operating at 5.75. That's a simple math. 15% of 5 is 0.75. And now spend another 3 months with high-level people and improve another 15%, which the improvement not gonna come from level 5 where you started 6 months ago, but from level 5.75 where you started 3 months ago. So 15% of 575 is 0.86. And now you're operating at level 6.61. And so on and so forth if you keep it up. It's just stacking improvement on improvement, or as I call it, compounding pounding. Pace is very personable. I could tell he very much likes working from home. Not just for those online meetings, but also in-person ones. Besides 3 Zoom meetings that day, he had 2 in-person meetings and all the people he was meeting showed up at his house. Listening to him, seeing him how he leads and holds these meetings was truly inspiring to watch. Oh yes, he signed a document on purchasing another house. He literally buys houses every day, and it was cool to see it happening in person. The first thing you notice as you approach the door is how cute. Absolutely massive kitchen. Gorgeous kitchen. The second takeaway is the opposite of the first one. It's a scary one. When you hang out with losers, your skills and mindset suffer and go down 30% every 3 months. That's a crazy one. Can you imagine your life is getting worse, 30% compounding every 3 months? Stop hanging out with losers. The third takeaway that I got from Pace is that being a leader and a kind person starts in your own house. I always knew this about Pace, but seeing what kind of husband and father he is in person in his own place, that was somewhat magical. It was super real. It was very inspiring. Definitely my role model for how you're supposed to treat your wife and your kids. Here's the funny one. You don't have to take your shoes off in his house, and he loves vacuuming in between his meetings and the Zooms that he does. Apparently it is very therapeutic, and check this out.
I would call it B-roll only. I used to receive probably 40 or 50 deals a day. And then I've trained the community to not send me deals directly. And I probably now still get 3 or 4 a day. I don't even look at them. I press forward and I send them to Molly.
Yeah.
And in the message I go, I'm sending this to Molly. And so they see, I reply, but I don't even look at the messages anymore.
The fifth takeaway, it's okay that your close circle, like your old friends, get replaced over time. It is the sign of growth. And it is okay that your old friends get upset with you. You should not feel bad for improving yourself. While your friends try to justify their laziness by blaming you and constantly telling you that you have changed. Again, sign of growth. Okay, we just got done with some meetings. Pace went through a couple meetings with his employees and hirees. I am going down where he is holding an elephant challenge, day 3. So I'm gonna be very quiet because, well, I guess you can hear him. That's his sister behind me right there.
Hey guys, we're done talking about gators. We're done talking about what you do. We've already done that part. So, okay, no more of that. We're all on the same page. No more telling people you're a gator or sub 2 week. I give you 5 minutes to do that. So we're done. We're now moving back into the important part. Okay.
The next takeaway is this. This one is actually very important for me as a new real estate investor. Instead of focusing on acquiring deals in your first 12 to 24 months in real estate, you should focus on acquiring skills in real estate. Skills like negotiating, finding good deals, raising private money, closing deals, and etc. No deals, but great skills is always better. Skills are the real deals. The next one is your family is not always a good influence. Unfortunately, it's mostly the opposite. Pace openly shares that he only communicates with 3 out of 11 of his siblings, and he simply doesn't want to poison his mindset with negativity and complacency. It is sad, but that's the reality. That's the price you pay when you shoot for the moon. Here's the interesting one. People who are creating content today too much focus on creating short form content like reels and shorts. That's wrong. Having YouTube channel and making your videos longer than just a minute or 2 is tremendously important, not just for your business, but also for your personal brand. YouTube is the second largest and most popular search engine in the world. No one goes on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok to search something. If they want to learn something, they go on YouTube. Secondly, when you upload something on Instagram or Facebook, your video is basically dead in just a couple days. No one goes on your Instagram profile and scrolls down to see your old videos. You cannot say the same about YouTube. YouTube is like a library. People actually go to your YouTube channel and check your old video. And also, people who are trying to sell you editing services only do it for reels and shorts. That's exactly what they're doing, selling and making money on you. Just ask them if they have legit YouTube channels with real YouTube videos. Believe me, they don't. The next one is Pace wants to become a billionaire, but not for the sake of $1 billion. He actually doesn't really care about money or anything materialistic really. He doesn't wear expensive clothes or shoes. In fact, the watch on his wrist I asked him about was a $300 Casio watch. The road to $1 billion isn't about becoming a billionaire. It is the journey of self-discovery. It is about the person you have to become to attract that $1 billion. Now, we're gonna go grab some dinner. Paige just got done with elephant challenge. Before the next Zoom, we're gonna go grab a dinner. Bro, was this sub 2 too?
This house? Yeah.
No. I know the house.
This?
Yes.
No. This was a gift.
Wow, nice gift. Is that okay?
Yeah, you're taller than me.
Yes, I am.
And I just always feel like, oh, thank you. Sorry, I was waiting for you.
That was your personal choice, Pace, because you're not a car guy, are you? And the last one is this. I noticed this one right away, but I saved it for last. No matter what superhuman things Pace does, he's still a human being. And unfortunately, there's one flaw that I noticed. He doesn't care that much about his health. He doesn't take care of himself. In fact, when we went for a dinner around 4:30, 5 o'clock it was, that was his very first meal that he had, and it wasn't the healthiest option too. Pace, if you're listening right now, I didn't tell you then, but I guess I was intimidated a little bit to tell you. But I highly suggest you start taking care of yourself. Your wonderful wife, your amazing kids need you around for a long time. Your community, us, we need our leader, bro, for a very long time around too. A healthy person has thousands of dreams. A sick person has only one. So Pace, please start taking care of yourself and get your health together. Anyway, this was an unbelievable experience hanging out all day with Pace. If you want to see my tiny home on wheels, check out this video here. I'll see you in the next one.